Have you ever wondered who the most influential families in history are? Some names might pop up in your mind: the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the British royal family. But today, we're going to talk about a family that might not be so familiar. A family shrouded in mystery and intrigue, the Van Duyns. Known as one of the most powerful and secretive families in the world, the Van Duyns are a dynasty that has roots so ancient, they're almost mythical. These aren't your typical billionaires with flashy cars and sprawling estates. No, the Van Duyns are different. They're elusive, discreet, almost ghost-like. Their power is not the kind that's splashed across the headlines of tabloids, but the kind that quietly influences the world from behind the scenes. The Van Duyns have been around for centuries, their lineage tracing back to a time when empires were just beginning to take shape. Their family tree is an intricate web of marriages and alliances, each strand carefully woven to increase their influence and power. And yet, despite their prominence, the Van Duyns have managed to maintain an air of mystery. Many aspects of their history and their rise to power remain unknown, hidden away like a well-guarded secret. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain and take a closer look at the enigmatic Van Duyn family. We'll explore their ancient roots, their strategic expansion, and their steady rise to power. We'll try to piece together the puzzle that is the Van Duyn family history, delving into the facts, the rumors, and the whispers that surround this elusive clan. So buckle up as we delve into the enigma that is the Van Duyn family. It's going to be a journey through time, a journey through power and influence, a journey into the heart of one of the world's most secretive dynasties. And who knows, maybe by the end of it we'll have unraveled some of the mystery that surrounds the Van Duyns. But for now, let's start at the beginning, with the ancient roots of this powerful family. Our journey begins in the distant past, where the first seeds of the Van Duyn dynasty were sown. In the heart of the 17th century, nestled in the flat, fertile lands of the Netherlands, the Van Duyn family set down roots. The world was a vastly different place then, and the Van Duyns were a world away from the influential dynasty they would become. They were simple people, living simple lives, but beneath that simplicity lay an ambition that would change the course of their destiny. Their first ventures were modest but strategic. They delved into the burgeoning trade industry, capitalizing on the Netherlands' prime location as a hub for commerce. As merchants, the Van Duyns were shrewd and calculating, understanding that wealth was not just about accumulating riches, but leveraging them for influence. Over time, their wealth began to grow, and with it, their standing in society. They were no longer just merchants, but influencers, their decisions impacting trade routes and shaping economies. People began to take notice, and the Van Duyn name began its ascent up the social ladder. But the Van Duyns were not content with mere wealth and influence. They craved power, the kind of power that transcended generations and geographical boundaries. And so, they began to weave a web of connections, marrying into influential families, making strategic alliances, and always investing in ventures that promised a return of power as well as profit. Their success was not without its challenges. There were rivals who sought to undermine them, economic downturns that threatened their wealth, and political upheavals that tested their resilience. But through it all, the Van Duyns remained steadfast, their vision unclouded by the obstacles in their path. Even in these early days, the Van Duyns were laying the groundwork for a dynasty that would span continents and centuries. Their story is a testament to the power of ambition, the importance of strategic thinking, and the enduring allure of a legacy built on power and influence. But this is just the beginning, as the Van Duyns' rise to power was only just getting started. As the centuries rolled on, the Van Duyn family continued to amass power, wealth, and influence. It was as though they had a Midas touch, turning everything they set their minds to into gold. Their journey to America is a tale of ambition and perseverance. In the late 17th century, they crossed the Atlantic, carrying their dreams in their hearts, and the promise of a better future in their eyes. Just like the seeds of an oak tree, they took root in the new soil, and with time their influence grew. Their expansion into various industries was strategic and well-planned. They understood the power of diversification, spreading their investments across a range of sectors. From banking to real estate, from technology to healthcare, the Van Duyn name became synonymous with success. Their political involvements too were far from insignificant. They understood that the reins of power often lay in the hands of those who made the laws. They became benefactors, advisors, and at times, even policymakers themselves. It was not uncommon to find a Van Duyn in a position of political influence. their decisions shaping the course of nations. Among the key family members, the name of Cornelius van Duyn stands out. A man of vision, he led the family's venture into the nascent technology industry in the early 20th century, foreseeing the enormous potential it held. His bet paid off, and the Van Duyns found themselves at the forefront of a technological revolution. Another notable figure was Elizabeth Van Duyn. A philanthropist at heart, she used the family wealth to establish hospitals and schools. Her actions a testament to the family's commitment to social responsibility. Their influence was spreading like wildfire, and it showed no signs of stopping. The Van Duyns had not just built a family, they had built an empire. An empire that spanned across continents, industries, and generations. Their story is a testament to the power of ambition, the importance of strategic planning, and the endless possibilities that come with wealth and influence. With their wealth and influence, the Van Duyns began to shape the world in ways few families could. As we moved into the 19th and 20th centuries, the Van Duyn family's rise to power became a narrative that would shape the world. What began as a family deeply rooted in the soil of Europe, slowly and methodically branched out, spreading its influence across the globe. Amidst the world's shifting landscapes, the Van Duyns evolved, leveraging their wealth, influence, and strategic alliances to firmly plant themselves in the annals of global power. They were silent puppet masters, pulling at the strings of commerce, politics, and society. The Van Duyns were always careful to maintain a veil of secrecy, a strategy that only fueled speculation and intrigue. Their name was whispered in the halls of power, their influence felt but never seen. It was this secretive nature that led to an air of mystique surrounding the family, making them a subject of fascination, and at times fear. As their power grew, so did the conspiracy theories. Whispers of their involvement in world events, from wars to economic crises, began to circulate. The family was painted as a clandestine force, manipulating the course of human history from the shadows. While evidence of these claims remained elusive, the very existence of such theories spoke volumes about the family's perceived influence. Yet, through the fog of speculation and conspiracy theories, one fact remained clear. The Van Duyns had amassed an incredible amount of power. They had become a global force to be reckoned with, their reach extending into the corners of society that few could penetrate. Their name had become synonymous with wealth, influence, and power. And so, the Van Duyns had become one of the most powerful families in the world, their reach extending far and wide. Their rise to power was a testament to their cunning, their ambition, and their relentless pursuit of influence. A narrative that continues to unfold, even today. We've journeyed through centuries witnessing the rise of the Van Duyns, but what exactly is their legacy? As we've explored, the Van Duyn family's roots stretch back to antiquity. Their rise to power is a tale of strategic alliances, calculated moves, and some would say, a hint of the mysterious. Today, their influence is felt across the globe, from the bustling streets of New York to the quiet corners of Europe. The Van Duyns have been instrumental in shaping the world as we know it. Their ventures have spanned industries from banking to media, and their philanthropic efforts have touched countless lives. Yet, their legacy is not without controversy. The family's immense wealth and power have long been a magnet for speculation and the subject of numerous conspiracy theories. Some whisper of secret societies and covert affairs, painting the Van Duyns as puppet masters pulling the strings behind the world's major events. Others see them as benefactors, using their resources to drive positive change. Yet no matter where you stand, it's impossible to ignore the impact this family has had. The Van Duyns' legacy is one of power, influence, and mystery. They are a family whose history is intertwined with the world's, their actions leaving ripples that continue to shape our present. They've shaped economies, influenced politics, and left their mark on culture. Yet, despite their prominence, the Van Duyns remain an enigma. Their penchant for privacy fuels the intrigue, their silence a canvas for speculation. It is this mystery that makes their legacy so fascinating, a tale that continues to captivate the world. So let's raise a glass to the Van Duyns, the family that has intrigued, influenced, and yes, even confused us. Whether we admire them or question them, there's no denying the role they've played in shaping history. Whether you believe in the conspiracy theories or not, one thing is certain. The Van Duyn family has left an indelible mark on history, a testament to their power and influence.